Aquarius, this is your reading for August 2018. Sorry this is late, but hopefully this message will reach you just in the right time. Wow, already. Maybe. Oh, good Lord. I'm just going to let this one come out. Sorry if it gets loud. I have a train going by here in a minute. Can I get... It's blocking it. All right, Aquarius. So we have here in the past the star. Now it is in reverse, so the star could be referring to an Aquarius, so either you or possibly maybe another Aquarius in your life. Upright, I really think about like hope or, you know, making a wish. And with this being in reverse, I would have to say that like in the past, maybe you felt like there was no hope. So maybe you were feeling down and just not in the best spirits because you didn't have any hope. So that's the past. Then in the present, we have the Page of Swords. Now this could be any air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And it's just somebody just excited to, you know, make a decision and just go for it. So there will be a point where you may have to make a decision. But with this being upright, I don't think that it's necessarily something that's negative. Because the page, like, it's almost like stepping into the beginning of something. And this is just the beginning. And with this beautiful flower that's bloomed and the bird, I just feel like it's something like if you look at her, she just looks like she's ready for it. So to me, this is a lot more positive of a card than whatever you had in the past going on. And then in the future, we do have the Death card in reversed. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or just feeling, because like when I think about Death upright, it's kind of like a big life change. But with this being reversed, I just feel like, you know, you could be feeling stuck, or what's the word? Because I feel like somebody just had this too in the future as well. Like stagnant, like not ready to make that change, even though like you need to make that change. So you may be feeling like you're stuck in the same cycle, but we'll get some clarification here. In the past, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. So you did have Scorpio here. Yeah, it's interesting. So you have two like air signs here. And then you had Scorpio, which would be like a water sign. And then, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So you could very well be dealing with somebody like that could be blocking you, or this could just be something from your past holding you back. Because, I mean, this is something that's blocking you. So yeah, I would say like something like, yeah, something like some memory of your past or something that happened to you in the past is kind of keeping you stuck, which could make sense with that blocking you with the Death card being in reversed. But I do like the advice card, because the advice card says you got the Unicorn, good fortune. Well, I guess, so these are, oh my God, I'm having like a brain fart right now. So these are oracle cards. That's what these are called, good Lord. And so, I mean, so it says, even though it's not technically advice per se, like, I think this is a good sign that you have something that's like good fortune and friendship in the future. So despite whatever you go through, I feel like it'll be okay. Sometimes you have to go through hard things or feel stuck to like actually look within and really think about things for these good things to happen in the future. So even if it seems hard or you feel stuck, it looks like everything will be okay. Let's get some clarification here. Oh, whoa. Okay, one second. All right, 2 cards came out for that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's too many cards. Okay. All right, so the first thing I saw when this came out is that both of these are 6s. So we have the 6 of Wands. So this is the first, so these are the first elements that are different from what you had before in the base of your reading. So we have Wands, which 6 of Wands, which could be a fire sign. So that could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And then we have 6 of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign. So that could be a Virgo, Capricorn, good Lord, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So with the Six of Wands upright, it's like some type of, which is weird because this is like clarifying losing hope. So it's like something like some kind of short-lived celebration though. Let's see. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like this could just be that you've been struggling, maybe financially, or, but why would you have a short-lived? So let me just look at this really quick. So maybe because of a fire sign, you felt like you were struggling quite a bit, whether that be financially or this is a general reading. So like, because I feel like the star is you. And maybe some fire sign, you know, try to help in like your downfall or something that you were going through in the past. And maybe they even feel like they were victorious in whatever damage they try to do to you. Because I don't see it any other way, really. Because this is clarifying the Star card. Oh my gosh. I'm not even trying to creep y'all out right now, but this is also a 6-2 that you have in the present time, so... yeah, that's 666. Like, I don't know about you guys, because I would either be like, oh my god, it's satanic. Or if you're more optimistic, you could be thinking about Drake. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I have had to Google this numerology for another reading in the past, so maybe I'll look it up for you guys. And hopefully it's not too freaky. But anyways, so yeah, we have 666. We sure do. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I really feel, and again, this is a general reading, so this might not be for everybody because this is very specific, but I really feel like you felt like you lost hope because some fire sign was worked on and they felt victorious in making you struggle in one way or another, and that was in your past. And like, yeah, I'm going to keep that very simple. And then with the Page of Swords being clarified with the Six of Wands, so yep, so we have more air. So yeah, we had a sword in the present as well. So it's like in the current time you have a lot of like air energy. So this is like just a lot in like thinking about things. It's a lot of that mental game. Because when I think about swords, I think about like thinking a lot, but I also think about being good with your words as well. Like to me, it's a lot of like communication. But let's see. So with the Six of Swords being in reversed, it's kind of like that same thing. So like either having travel issues. So if you had any recent travel issues, this could be that. More generally though, I would say just finding it hard to move on. So for a very few of you, you may just have had troubles recently, like with traveling, but again, generally speaking, just having trouble moving on. Because, yeah, leave it at that. But, okay. Let's clarifying the Page of Swords. So maybe you'll have the opportunity to move on from something you found it hard to move on from. So like you have an opportunity to make a decision. Because you'll have like this is like having more clarity. This is having more clarity on. Okay, sorry, Aquarius, my phone died. Or not my phone died, my camera died. My phone's about to die. I'm about to just read this really quick before my phone dies. And hopefully my camera doesn't die. Who knows? Anyways, so I would advise looking this up yourself because as far as the numerology, because we have, again, I know I left off talking about the clarification here for the Page of Swords, but remember we had 6, because upright it's 6. 6. Well, then again, upright, this is 6. So I was curious and I looked it up, and then of course it's not even on the right page here. I just Googled like numerology and then 666. I would say look it up because actually for this one, I've always like, last time I looked up, I don't know if it was, I had 3 10s or something, and it was just more straight to the point. This one, it goes really deep into it, and I don't know if it's because of the like negative reputation that the number 666 has based off the Bible, but scroll. I just clicked the first thing I saw was like numerology secrets.net. That's like the first thing I clicked. And so like I'm just going to do the summary that's at the end conclusion. It says, quote, 666 provides you with an idealistic mindset that you may help you see life in a different way, protecting you from any harsh realities that may make you bitter and jaded as you go through life. This number set allows you to maintain a sense of childlike wonder regardless of the things you go through life, giving you mental and emotional strength to weather any kind of storm that may come your way. So, and I know like the main theme, like what it was talking about, oh my God, like, well, also it's interesting because it was linked to abundance, luck, and optimism, which your oracle card says good fortune and friendship. Yeah, I would suggest just looking it up. So, because most of what I saw is not even really negative per se. It's just being more like tolerant of other people and well, I don't want my camera to die again. So I would just say look it up because it kind of breaks it down into a lot of different groups. But the conclusion was kind of like a summary of like what it all kind of comes down to. So I would just say read that because I don't want to take too much more of your time. And I'm kind of sad that my phone died because I don't like having to have like I like everything to flow correctly. But anyways, so and what's interesting too about this is we have the 8 of Wands. So again, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And the funny thing about this too is that you could actually link this to having problems with traveling as well in the future. So just like you did in the present, or like just kind of having some type of problems in the future, which actually I don't really see that with the oracle card. I see it more like frustrations because I don't want to say problems because I don't feel like, I mean, frustration can feel like a problem, but I think this is just more frustration, and that may be because you're going through the same cycle over and over and over again with the death card being in reverse and that stagnation. So maybe you're having frustration with that. But again, like sometimes when you go through bad things or things that are annoying, whatever, it's for a greater purpose. So just, I would keep in mind, it sounds like your future has good things coming its way. Only thing, again, that would be blocking you is probably something from your past or your childhood. And I mean, with that being what's blocking you and this being your past, maybe like something that happened where, again, some fire sign, you know, felt victorious in making you struggle. You know, the star cards, you like losing hope. So that could be what it's referring to as well. But again, anything from your past and things are becoming more clear. Yeah, and just, I guess, regular things people in life deal with. You do have a couple of major arcanas, one in the past, one in the future. So it's like in the past you had something life-changing. In the future you'll have something, you know, well, it's in reverse, but that still could be, you maybe need that frustration to push you to get onto something better in the future, which again you will have. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can get out of this reading for you. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like whatever happened here, you'll get clarification from something that kept you from moving on. So you'll get clarification. It will feel like maybe when you get that clarification, you realize you've been in the same cycle and you're starting to get frustrated, but maybe that's what you need to break free to get something better. So yeah, I mean, I think that's all I really have. But again, so sorry for the late readings. One of these days I'm going to be on top of it. But I just hope that this got to you in time. And good luck with everything, Aquarius.